So yesterday we have seen theory, right? Today we'll see how to handle frames. If you go here, so the same website I'll take. So beginning, you have a frames concept here. So you can see here frames. First, basically, if you want to design the automation test script, first manually understand the sequential steps. That's a very, very crucial. Based on that, okay, each step, what is the method we need to use and how to do validation next page. So these are the things only. Anywhere you go, these are the things. That's it. Other than that, nothing. And also some companies, what they will do, they will develop ready-made methods automatically. So by default, they will create and give it to us. Such kind of scenarios, you need to understand those methods. Okay, this method, what it is doing. If you understand properly, and you just call the method, that's it. That's why calling the methods also you should know very clearly. Which method, how to call, and static or non-static, you take a decision on that. Okay, so now if you click on frames, see I did a click action. Now you came here. How do you know this page is loaded or not? You verify something. Something you verify this page URL or this one or this page title. Page title is unique queue for each page. If not unique queue, take other elements. Any one you have to confirm. Okay, so making sure that you are in the right page. So the required page you are. So not to throw any errors, such kind of things. You can just verify. Or you want to verify everything, these links are also important. Then do assertions. Do assertions. You want this or you want this. Do assertion. Okay. So now I want to click on nested frames. See here, there are left to middle, right to bottom. But this one is a top frame and this one is a bottom frame. Yes, this one is a top frame and this one is a bottom frame. Again, top frame is divided into 3 types again. So generally bottom frame and top frame is there. How can you tell that? You just go to the HTML and you can see there the frame set. See, when you put a cursor on the frame set, otherwise top frame set you put. So it is highlighting entire page, right? You minimize this, okay? Minimize. See, now see, this is the one frame and another frame tag. So these frames are normal frames. Frame tag is there, is a normal frame. You can represent the normal frames with the frame tag. And see name locator. Name is frame top. See, when you put a cursor on the first frame, it is top one is highlighted. When you put a cursor on the second frame, the bottom one is highlighted. So that means this second frame belongs to bottom frame. First frame belongs to, again, first frame is divided into, you can see here, again frame set. You can see here frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. So first frame is left frame, middle frame, right frame. So this is a nested. Top frame inside you have another frames. Okay. So nested frames we call frame inside another frame. That is called nested frames. So like we have seen nested loops, right? Same way, are nested conditions. Same way, frame inside another frame. So how to switch to these frames all? So we have seen already. Just our reusable methods, you can use it. So no issues. So let's go and develop the thing. I want to get this text, middle text, from this middle frame. How can you do that? Then go back. So come again. So how to do all this, actions, and I will get a number of frames in the when you reach in this page, I'll get total frames. Then I will switch to this top frame. Then I'll get number of frames. Okay, so this kind of just apply all our concepts. So it's just a refresh for you also. Okay, let's go here and write the, so same, copy and paste it. So just say frame test. Okay, frame test. So you select the frame. Okay, so again, here you don't need a before each and after each. So what I'm going to do, I'll shift this entire thing to here. I don't need a before each because there is no repetition here, only one test case. So I don't need a repetition. So just before all, after all, and test methods. Even test methods also one only. So we don't want multiple. So one test case is enough. So what you need to do? You need to click on, instead of JavaScript, you have to click on frames. Okay, frames. So you can just, so go back. So this is the one. Just take a locator of this frames. Okay, so next wait dot until expected condition start URL contains. So next page, right? We are clicking and you will go to next page. Just frames. So then you can see this. So you can take this frames tag. Frames, and you write, you take a XPath. What is that? The same div dot example h3. So maybe content they are starting from here. So from this div onwards, they are starting div. So ID, then div h3. That's the path they have taken. So here I can say frame header text. This changing the wordings. Even if we don't change, also fine. Okay. Now, so I'll move on to my test case. Test frames, nested frames. I say nested frames, nested frames. Okay, so here, what you need to do is test nested frames, right? So you just need to click on nested frames. So you can take by XPath. I can say if you don't want, just keep that. Okay. Even it is a link, I can put. So star text function equal to click that. So then it will go to this frame. So wait for this URL. Okay. I want to wait for the URL. Nested frames URL.
Wait.
Sorry, wait, right? Wait dot until
Condition.
expected conditions dot.
URL.
So URL contains. So just give this. So you want to do some assertions, you can do assertions also. It's up to you. Now I will fetch total number of frames in this page. So fetch total number of frames. So list
Web element.
web element. So frame list equal to
Driver dot. Find elements.
find elements by dot tag name. What is the tag?
Frame.
Frame tag. Right? Frame tag. So only your fetch. List. So web element. Okay. And then next you can so you can put a count, okay? Frames.
Size.
Param list dot
Size.
that's it. So now you switch to the frame. So nested frame. Okay, so switch to the nested frame. How can you do? So we have methods already, right? We discussed yesterday. So you can just here we have frames methods. You can call all the methods. So whichever you want, you have already. See, switch to default frame, you can call this method. Or switch to frame, see, parent frame, child frame. So you want to switch based on this method you can call it.
So which is the parent frame here? The first one in the left
Top,
is the
top one, top.
Oh.
So this one, right? This is the top. Then this inside you have this is the one of left frame one, middle frame one, right frame.
Okay. The whole 3 frames together is a top frame. Okay.
Top frame.
It's a parent
Top frame inside these 3 frames you have. Top frame inside you have these 3 frames. See here, see you don't have a frame here itself. You don't have left to middle right, right? This tag inside you have. This tag inside you have. See this tag inside you have.
So
here.
the left, middle, right, these are called as the nested frames.
Another nested frames, because top frame inside they are there, right? That's why.
So what is the difference between internal frames and inside the frame?
The tag is different.
Okay.
So internal frames are just iframe tag will be there. So these are normal frames. Normal frames you can switch directly with a locator or index based. But internal frames also you can switch based on the the index, but you have to use a web element for that.
I thought we use parent child for internal frames.
Parent child, no, not like that. So
Okay.
iframe is iframe is not no nested frames, okay? Iframe is a internal frame that is separate tag, like a frame tag, how you have seen here, right?
Yeah,
So
I saw iframe. No, I am confused with I'm thinking for internal frames there will be parent and child
no,
relation, but
wrong concept,
okay, okay,
No, not like that.
okay,
You have a iframe tag, that's it.
okay.
That will be the iframe tag inside. Again, you have a DOM. So DOM means, you know, right? The HTML again starts.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're seeing a DOM right here. This is the
Right.
DOM.
Mm.
It will start again.
Okay.
So that we'll see another internal frames also, okay?
Okay. Okay.
This one I'm removing. Let's go and switch to the nested. Okay, so we copied one method. So this method, I want to make it a static. Okay. So switch to frame. First, you have to pass a parent frame and child frame. So what is the parent frame here? Top frame, right? That is the, so we have a top frame here somewhere.
That section.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
So you see string type. So string type means you have to give where in double quotes. So which child frame you want to go? I want to go this middle. So frame middle. So this is also string type. String type means within double quotes, you have to give the value. Value only you can give. But variables you should not give in double quotes. Remember that point. So
frame top is the parent and it has three child.
Child.
Three. Okay.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Yeah. So now it went to there and you get the text of this one. This text.
Yeah.
So this text you can get it. So ID is there. So based on ID, you get the text. So I can assert it directly here. Assert dot assert equals. Sorry, not assert. Assertions dot assert equals. So there is a test ng we have a assert class. Here assertions class is there. So that's a confusion.
Both are same.
Both are doing same
Okay.
behavior.
Okay.
But they are controlling, differentiating.
JUnit and test engine. Okay.
Test engine. Driver dot. Okay. Write a very big sentence. I'll do one thing. I'll identify here and I'll get the text. So text equal to driver dot find element by dot CSS selector hash content dot get text. See, so get text to click send key. So these are the methods regularly we'll use. Those are common methods. You will get it. So that's a one value. Which value you want to compare? That. So this is the actual value. Okay, this is the actual value. What you are expecting? I'm expecting this middle. So your expected value also you have to give here. So the comparison means between two, right? Always. So that's the one. Then how can you switch back? So switch back to normal position. So we have a method, one more method. So this is the one. So what is this doing? Driver dot switch to method dot default content method only. You can write a simple this line. Generally, we have this method in the
Right.
utility methods. Okay, utility methods. See arg.openkey.selenium, no such frame exception. If you get, you need to handle that.
Oh.
So just call this method. That's it. So easy, right? So you will get back. Okay. So then you can, after that, you can go back. So driver dot navigate method dot back method. So it will go to nested frames page. And then you can close the browser. So just wait some time. Thread.sleep you use for the hard sleep. This is a hard. So it will wait. How many seconds you give? That many seconds it will wait. That's a hard sleep. Okay. So that's all about. Very, very fast. Even we didn't observe, right? So it opened and it closed immediately. So let's give some wait time. See number of frames. And I want to get, suppose you want to get all these frames. Nested frame inside means, so this one, then you should not use this method. First switch to this frame, then get all the, so basically the elements, then you can do that. Otherwise you cannot do
All the.
so the nested frames you cannot get them. Okay, so okay, so that's it. So this frames, very easy one. And one more, we have a nested frames also. So you can see quickly here itself, nested frames, iframes. So you can try this iframes, okay? And see if you want to, your content goes here, you can type here. But if you want to type here, see this entire thing is in the iframe inside. See, this is the iframe.
Yeah.
So iframe inside you have the content goes here, then you can do whatever you want. You can type if you want. So, right? So it's up to you what are all you want to do that. Okay. So that's the how you can so handle that. But so this you try it out. I'll show you one more different example. Okay. Nested frames, iframes. Iframes, I'll show you a different example. You try this one because already I have written till here, right? You just identify this web element, iframe web element, okay? Iframe web element you identify, then driver dot switch to method dot frame of that element you pass. Otherwise, you can use a direct method here. Switch based on the web element. See this one. Just passing for this method, this frame web element, you pass it. That automatically it will take care. So that's another simple example. Just try it out. And I'll show you one more example. Different websites, if you try, it's good for you also. Okay, jQueryui.com. So first I'll explain the scenario, then we'll do that. Okay. So this is the I want to basically. So you can see under widgets, right? Under widgets, click on autocomplete link. Just type this one. This one, This edit box is in the iframe. Sir, what will happen if you don't switch? Then this element won't recognize by Selenium. Iframe means particular section only this. So that section inside, whatever the elements, if you want to handle, you are asking Selenium to perform some actions on that frame inside elements. First, you have to switch to that frame. Then you can identify those elements. Selenium will recognize them and perform the action on that element. Otherwise, it won't do. That's a very, very simple concept. Okay. So let's move on to write a simple thing quickly. So I'll just copy this. Now paste it. You can say internal frames. We are getting in some other TestNG program, but I want to explain here also. This also I'll cover. So, but website is a different website. So again, you have to go back to click on accordion because to confirm you reached this page or not. Okay, that's why I'm going to click on that. So just take this URL. And title contains, no, you take the title. So jQuery UI. So I can do assert true. Okay, I'll show you assert true here. Okay, so assert equals I have shown you, right? Assert true I'll show you. Let's see how to use assert the page title. Assertions dot assert true. I'm expecting true. Okay, so what is my true condition? This title should be there in the page source. How can you get the page source?
Dot get page source method.
Dot
get page source.
Get page source. So then contains
jQuery.
That's it. So this is how you can write a boolean. Inside you have to write a boolean, right? So contains method, this will give a string, right? String dot contains method. And this, if this returns a true, and this line will pass. If it returns false, this line will fail automatically. Okay. So I'm not going to do anything here. I'll go and do the action in the test. Test iframes or internal frames, you can say. So maybe this might go another 3-4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's finish it, okay? Quickly. If not finished, we'll rejoin back. Okay, first you need to click on autocomplete link under gadgets. Autocomplete link. So autocomplete link. So autocomplete link under widget section. Under widget section. So next, what you need to do, you click on this, it will go to next page. How do you know you reached this page? Again, validate. So wait for the page title or this URL. Okay, anything is fine. So we are already waiting for the URL. Just wait for the URL. So wait for the autocomplete URL. Then if you want fetch total number of frames, just type frame you give. That's it. Then to number of frames is that you will get it. Then switch to the first switch to this. If you want page title, you verify the page title also. So you verify the page title if you want. So I'll just want to assert assertions dot assert equals. So driver dot get title. So second one, I'll hard code so what I'm expecting, I'll hard code here. From here, I'll hard code. So this is the one. Okay, so done. Next, switch to the nested frames, but I can switch to the single iframe, web element. You have to do so web element. Otherwise, switch to frame, you can give web element. So that is, so driver dot find element by dot. There is a class name value, just give the class name. So you can just go. So this is the iframe, demo frame. So it might close soon. Okay, don't worry, rejoin back. So switch to frame. Okay, we will resolve it. Okay, once we come back, because this method is not the one, right? You have to use a different method here. Okay, we'll join back. Okay.